one, Garren. I live on Mackinac Island. I'm up here, not here, but up here. So it's hard for me to get away to do anything. One, because I have a busy summer season, and two, I also coach the basketball team up on the island. So I wanted to start with this. This is from them. They took a picture, and that's from homecoming, and this is the first net from my first year of coaching. I always like to keep little things from my basketball days and give it to him, because he's got all of it. I don't know, trophies, plaques, papers, whatever. But this is just added to it. This is from all of them, and they say, oh, one of them wrote a little note that says some good things. I paraphrase it, but it's so that is from all my people up north.
He was me.
So, I'm sure you're all going to ask, how's it life on Mackinac Island? In the wintertime, it's a lot of fun. It's very quiet. I get to drive my snowmobile. In the summertime, I get to ride a bicycle. It's very hot, and there are a lot of tourists. Sometimes they make me angry, sometimes they make me want to kill myself. But all in all, it's a lot of fun. It's very relaxing, and I enjoy myself. Well, I come back here and have a short of business. Well, I come back and do this throughout, and not so sorry. Okay, I have a question before I can start. There was a moment in my childhood where we were really into fireworks. And we spent a few summers shooting them at each other with drain pipes and anything that we could use as a mobile, like a rocket launcher. I kind of think that we were like the first kind of modern day kid like Alabama, because we were despicable to each other. We would set little traps and fireworks and bombs and try and blow each other up. Literally. I remember hitting someone in the face with a bottle rocket and laughing as hard as I possibly could. And when I mean hit him in the face, I was here, he was standing right where Jeff was, and I was just like this. Kaboom. That's just how we were. But we had some leftover bottle rockets that one day I decided it was a good idea to shoot out of my window. Well, it kind of started a little embers fire in the wall.
Oh no, it's this story.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
a whole bunch of water in there? Yeah, that's why. It wasn't because it's kind of electrical.
Fireman did tell me that he started fire, and I told him no, I didn't.
I'm a liar.
This was started by fireworks. No, it was not. They were not shooting fireworks in the house. Someone did. Come on. I told them no, they know better.
We know.
This one knows better. Not that one.
See whose window it was first coming out of, and I was at work. I was at work.
I remember that.
You know, smoke come in a room. I think you were by the door just fanning it. It was fun and stupid. Okay, so another one. Jeff didn't mention it. Thank you for not mentioning this. This is my own stupidity. In our house on Farm Hill, in the garage, we had two windows. One in the back, one in the front. Well, there were a bunch of flies on the window.
Oh no.
And I wanted to kill him. Daddy would always have a fly spot. Let me pause the story. Look, I'm going to call him Daddy until the day he dies.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll call him Dad. That's right. The 34-year-old man called an old father Dad. Anyway, let's go back to the story. So, we don't have flies on. He's always going to fly to a fly swatter. I couldn't find his fly swatter. So I got the first thing I could possibly find. A shoe. So, I'm killing the flies with the shoe. And then I hit it too hard and I broke the window. And to this day, I don't know what happened to have that in place. But I just want you to know that if you saw that window broken, it It wasn't because we threw a ball at it. It's because I was hitting the window with the shoe.
I think I replaced it.
Yeah. I also cut the bike tires with the pin flippers.
Yeah.
Really like the blue tires.
Yeah, blue tires. Yeah.
I was mad because his bike could hang upside down and mine would.
I think he is. Just gets pushed into YouTube later, so.
Okay, so there, I feel kind of big.
Surprised you didn't bring up the story where you hit the motorcycle driver.
Out of everybody in the neighborhood, and Jeff hit the nail on the head with that one. He was dad to us all. I think all the kids in the neighborhood, I learned the hardest because I guess it was just a hard-headed kid, which I still am a little bit. You know, it's going to rub off on the little one. I'm prepared for that. She gave me a touch the other day. But the way that I learned things, I think borderline on, I didn't know if it's like abuse or if it was dangerous. But when you have a young kid running around your house with a bar over his head like this, chances are, I think that might be dangerous or some kind of abuse. I needed to learn how to, I don't know, rebounding.
This thing is rebounding. Keep your hands up,
To
rebounding.
keep my hands up. And apparently, doing this the entire time doesn't work. So he gave me a 5-pound crowbar, to which I had to run around my house countless times, while all my neighborhood friends sat there and laughed at me.
He laughed.
So I was like this for hours, hours, and hours. What did that translate into? A kid that can go from running out of house like this with a bar over his head and teach another kid how to do that. And never in my life did I ever think that a crowbar over your head can translate that. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. From a kid who would sit there and say, I want to touch the rim. And he says, you got to jump somehow. And I'm sitting there in the driveway. Over and over and over and
Over the line, over the line, over the
The
line.
ground got too short, so I got a
Cooler.
Over and over and over. Then the cooler got too short. Then I put a cinder block on it. Over and over and over. And he comes home. He's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to jump and get the rim. So I'm jumping over the most dangerous objects you could possibly find ever. I had a cooler. I had a cinder block. I had a bat. And it would just line up like this, and I'm jumping over and over and over and over. Then finally I said, screw it. I'm going to grab the rim. And what did I do? I jumped up, grabbed the rim, and grabbed it with my forearm. Wow. And I had to learn that the hard way. Only me would be the dumb enough to stack a whole bunch of stuff up this high, the most random objects in a barrel, and go over and over and over and over and over again. So I guess that's why I'm hard-headed kid, because I got to always learn the hard way. So I teach them the hard way too, which is just great. I've been thinking about this all week long, actually 4 weeks. Baby girl, don't hurt yourself, okay? Touch the door, thank you. It's hard, it's really, really hard. I can go some all day. We can go all night long. But it's really hard to see how hard you work. How long you...
That's the 2-minute warning.
How all the things you have done throughout your entire life, and you pour it all into us, and to always work hard, always try, always do your best, no matter what. It doesn't matter who is doing this in your team. It doesn't matter who is doing this that you work with. As long as you work hard, you go there, you bust your tail, you do what you got to do, and get out, you will always be ahead. Because of that, I am damn near running a hotel. And there is...
It's kids.
You are the main cause of it.
Language.
I never would have